In the home where I grew up, it was hanging in the living room at the foot of the staircase. In so many homes in our neighborhood and those of my relatives, there it was, hanging in the hallway or in the dining room, or even in the kitchen. What was it? Why, it was an image of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. In Catholic homes, it's not uncommon to find that image, as devotion to the Sacred Heart has been one of the most endearing and popular devotions in the Church. But why would we place an image of the Sacred Heart in our homes? One reason is that it's a response to one of the 12 promises which Jesus revealed to St. Margaret Mary Alacoque for those who have a sincere and loving devotion to his heart, when he appeared to her and asked her to promote devotion to his heart. Friends, listen to those promises of Jesus. First, I will give them all the graces necessary in their state in life. Second, I will give peace in their families and will unite families that are divided. Third, I will console them in all their troubles. Fourth, I will be their refuge during life and above all in death. Fifth, I will bestow the blessings of heaven on all their enterprises. Sixth, sinners shall find in my heart the source and infinite ocean of mercy. Seventh, tepid souls shall become fervent. Eighth, fervent souls shall rise quickly to great perfection. Ninth, I will bless those places wherein the image of my heart shall be exposed and honored, and will imprint my love on the hearts of those who would wear this image on their person. I will also destroy in them all disordered movements. 10th, I will give to priests who are animated by a tender devotion to my divine heart the gift of touching the most hardened hearts. 11th, those who promote this devotion shall have their names written in my heart, never to be effaced. And 12th, I promise you, in the excessive mercy of my heart, that my all-powerful love will grant to all those who receive Holy Communion on the first Friday in 9 consecutive months the grace of final penitence. They will not die in my disgrace, nor without receiving their sacraments. My divine heart shall be their safe refuge in their last moment. Dear friends, this June, we find ourselves once again in the month of the Sacred Heart. And this Friday, June 19th, we celebrate the very solemnity of the Most Sacred Heart of Jesus. I don't know if you have a devotion to the Sacred Heart already or not, but I do know this. In a world profoundly affected by the coronavirus, and in our nation profoundly wounded by racism and violence, we are desperately in need of the love the Lord desires to show us through devotion to his heart. A heart full of compassion and mercy, a heart full of forgiveness and understanding, a heart full of love for every human person. In reflecting on the image of the Sacred Heart of Jesus, we are invited into an encounter with the love of the Lord for each of us, revealed in his Sacred Heart. He loved us with all his human heart. For this reason and for our salvation, the Sacred Heart of Jesus is quite rightly considered the chief sign and symbol of that love with which the divine Redeemer continually loves the Eternal Father and all human persons without exception. Today, I invite you, if you don't already have one, to place an image of the Sacred Heart of Jesus in your home. Let it be a symbol and reminder of the love he has for you and the members of your family, and let it be a reminder of the love he desires you might extend to others. If you've allowed the love of Christ to find a home in your heart, if you've allowed the love of the Sacred Heart to flood and fill and change your heart, then he can permeate and fill the hearts of others through you. Jesus desires to find a home in your heart for the love of his heart. With this video, dear friends, I encourage you to pray a threefold, simple yet powerful, time-tested prayer. Sacred Heart of Jesus, have mercy on me, a sinner. Sacred Heart of Jesus, make my heart like unto thine. Sacred Heart of Jesus, I place my trust in you. If we pray these prayers with all our hearts, the infinite love Jesus has for us in his Sacred Heart will be poured out into our hearts, so that others may also meet the love of his heart when they meet us.